The typical homeowner in America has a median net worth of nearly $400,000. The typical renter, just over $10,000. That is a staggering, almost unbelievable 38-fold difference. For decades, we've been told that buying a house is the key to building wealth, and that number seems to prove itself. But what if I were to tell you that the reason for this massive wealth gap isn't just about owning a piece of property? What if the house itself is only half the story? The real reason might surprise you, and it has to do as much to do with your mindset as it does with your mortgage. For anyone trying to figure out their financial future, whether you're renting and feeling stuck, or you own a home and want to get the most out of it, this is for you. We are going to break down why this gap exists and uncover the secret wealth-building trigger that homeownership can ignite. Let's be real. If you're a renter, hearing a statistic like that is incredibly frustrating. You work hard, you pay your bills on time, you might even be saving a little, but it feels like you're stuck on a financial treadmill, running faster and faster just to stay in the same place. Every single month, that rent check clears, and you are building someone else's future. You're helping pay down their mortgage, fund their retirement, and contribute to their net worth. Meanwhile, your own balance sheet has barely budged. And the data shows this feeling is real. According to the Federal Reserve, the wealth gap between homeowners and renters is now the largest it's been in history. This isn't an accident, it's a result of a system that can either put you on a path of consumption or a path of accumulation. Renting by its nature is mostly consumption. Home ownership, as we're about to see, can force you into a system of accumulation. So, let's break down the 4 pillars that create this massive wealth gap. And stick with me because the 4th one is the one nobody ever talks about, and it's the real key to unlocking lasting wealth. The first and most straightforward reason homeowners build more wealth is through something that acts like a forced savings account. Every single time you make a mortgage payment, it's split into 2 parts, interest and principal. The interest is a fee you pay the bank for the loan. That part is gone forever, a lot like rent. But the principal portion, that's different. That's you paying yourself. Every dollar that goes towards your principal reduces what you owe and increases your equity. Equity is a part of the home you truly own, the difference between what it's worth and what you owe. Paying your mortgage is like automatically moving money into a high security savings account that you can't just dip into on a whim. It's discipline by design. In contrast, a rent payment is a 100% expense. After 10 years of renting at $2,000 a month, you'll have spent $240,000 and have a stack of receipts worth exactly zero. Your landlord, after covering their mortgage, taxes, and maintenance, has used your money to build their equity. A homeowner with a similar payment, on the other hand, will have paid down a significant chunk of their loan, building tens of thousands of dollars in equity. This is a foundational pillar of wealth creation in real estate. It's not fast and it's not flashy, but it is a relentless, automatic way to build your net worth month after month. And this is where things get really powerful. Pillar number 2 is a 1-2 punch of appreciation and leverage. Appreciation is simple. It's your home's value going up over time. Historically, real estate tends to appreciate, giving you a built-in return. But the secret sauce is leverage. In real estate, you get to control 100% of the asset by putting down just a fraction of its cost. Let me give you an example. Say you buy a $400,000 home. You don't need all $400,000. You might put down just 5%, which is $20,000. Now, let's say over the next year, the home appreciates by a conservative 5%. The value of your home is now $420,000. That's a $20,000 gain. But think about it. You just made $20,000 on an initial investment of just $20,000. That's a 100% return on your cash, not 5%. This is the magic of leverage. You can't walk into a brokerage and say, I'd like to buy $400,000 worth of stock, but I'm only going to give you $20,000. They would laugh you out of the room. But in real estate, this is standard practice. This leverage appreciation is a massive wealth multiplier. It's how homeowners can see their net worth climb so dramatically. But be warned, leverage is a double-edged sword. Just as it magnifies gains, it can also magnify losses if your home's value declines. The 3rd pillar is stability. For most people, housing is their single biggest monthly expense. For renters, this expense is unpredictable and almost guaranteed to rise over time. Your budget is at the mercy of the landlord and the rental market. A homeowner with a fixed-rate mortgage, however, has a powerful advantage: predictability. Your principal and interest payment is locked in for the entire loan, typically 30 years. it will be the same on day one as it is in year 29. Think about the long-term impact. While your income and cost of everything else in the world go up over the decades, your largest expense stays frozen. What feels like a huge payment today becomes more and more manageable 10 or 20 years down the road. This is a key reason why over the long term, cost burden has often decreased for homeowners, while it has remained a persistent challenge for renters. This stability isn't just a financial benefit, it's a psychological one. It gives you peace of mind and a solid foundation to budget, plan, and invest for the future with confidence. Which brings us to the most important and most surprising pillar of all. We started with that shocking 38-to-1 wealth gap. But here's a secret that gets you lost in the headlines. Home equity doesn't account for all of it, not even close. Research from the Aspen Institute and others show that while home equity is a huge piece of a homeownership's wealth, it is often only about half the story. The typical homeowner doesn't just have more home equity, they have more of everything. They are far more likely to have money in stocks, bonds, 401ks, and business investments. So what's going on here? Why does buying a home seem to trigger this broader wealth-building behavior? It comes down to this. Home ownership often acts as a catalyst for wealth-building mindset. First, the financial stability we just talked about provides the fuel. With a fixed housing payment, homeowners often find that they have more predictable cash flow, which can be channeled into other investments. Second, owning a large asset fundamentally changes how you see your money. You stop thinking solely like a customer and start thinking like an investor. You become more attuned to your overall financial picture. You track your net worth. You look for other opportunities to make your money work for you. It's a psychological shift from a life of consumption to a life of accumulation. Finally, home equity can become a powerful financial tool. You can sometimes borrow against it through a home equity loan to start a business, pay for education, or buy another investment property. Access isn't guaranteed, of course. It depends on your credit and the market conditions. But the house isn't just an asset, it can become a launch pad. This is a surprising truth behind numbers. The house isn't the end of the wealth-building journey. For millions of people, it's the beginning. It can create the financial discipline and stability that make all other forms of wealth building possible. Now let's be crystal clear. Home ownership is not a guaranteed path to riches for everyone. It's not a magic pill. There are significant costs involved. Property taxes, insurance, and the dreaded weekend-destroying maintenance and repairs. And yes, the classic argument that a disciplined renter can come out ahead by investing the difference can be true, especially in certain markets. If you rent for less than you'd pay to own and religiously invest that savings, you can absolutely build serious wealth. The problem is, life gets in the way, and most people just don't do it. The barriers to entry are also very real. With high home prices and interest rates, affordability is a massive hurdle that keeps many would-be buyers renting out of necessity. For many people, the flexibility of renting is a genuine financial advantage. The point here isn't to say that every single person should run out and buy a house tomorrow. The point is to understand the financial system you're in. Are you in a system that promotes consumption and leaves you with nothing to show for your biggest monthly expense? Or are you in one that promotes accumulation and asset growth? So let's bring it all back. The wild 38 times wealth gap is real, and it's built on the powerful pillars of forced savings, leverage appreciation, and the long-term stability of a fixed payment. But most importantly, we've seen that the gap is widened by something more profound, the wealth-building mindset that home ownership can ignite, leading homeowners to build wealth far beyond just the four walls of their house. The difference between a net worth of $10,400 and nearly $400,000 isn't just about a house, it's about a fundamental shift in your financial life from consumption to accumulation. Whether you ultimately decide to buy or rent, the goal is to make that choice with your eyes wide open. Understand the financial engine you're either a part of or sitting on the sidelines of. If you want to find out whether home ownership fits your personal situation and want to run the numbers with a professional, please reach out to us at www.paragondfw.com for a free, no-obligation consultation. We can help you map out a plan that's right for you. If you found this information helpful, please give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button and notification bells so you'll have access to all current and future content. And make sure you leave us a comment below. We read everyone. Thanks for watching this video, and we look forward to seeing you in the next one. All the best.